Students, good evening. Students who are in the online, am I audible? Online students, am I audible to you? Today link is changed. I hope you people may be aware of that. Okay, students. Now I'll start with the most important topic, and which I already said in the previous session. Last class, we already completed the rules for data representation we started with. There I said the most important area, types of what is data and purpose of data, types of literals and data or values, importance of identifiers and variables, and the rules for using identifiers, variables in Python. And might be you downloaded it and it might be written the notes. Written the notes? Writing the notes? Right. So types of literals and the importance of identifiers and variables. And these things I said in the last session. Maybe these rules daily will coming across in front of you. While we are writing the programming, you must use this type of rules and regulations. Now I'm going to start with the another most important topic, which is a hot for the Python programming. I'm going to start with data types in Python. Very, very important topic. Data types in Python. So come in first. So let us start understanding about data types in Python here. It's a most important topic and hot for learning Python programming in detail. So let us start getting here. Last class students, if we remember it, purpose of data types are already said. Fans, so here, the purpose of data types in Python, I'm writing here, the purpose of data types in Python is that to allocate what memory space. Already we know importance of data types in certain points. I said the purpose of data types in Python is that to allocate sufficient memory space for what purpose? For storing the inputs, in where? Main memory of the computer. This is the purpose of data types in any language. In any language, this is a purpose. Students, in our Python programming language, how many data types are available? Now I'm going to write. In Python programming, we have 14 data types. We have 14 data types and they are classified into six categories. They are classified into how many categories? Six categories they are classified. Let me write those categories one by one. Number one, first category I am writing fundamental data types. The first fundamental category data types. So I'm going to write it here. Fundamental category data types. So what are the fundamental category data types? I'm going to explain in detail now. One by one, first let me finish the categories, then I'll go to the in-depth discussion. Second one is, next category is sequence category data type. Next, third category is there. We have the third category. What it is, list category data types. Third part. And next, fourth part, I will go for it. Set category data type. Fourth one, set category data types. So set category data type. And the next one, fifth one is called dict category data type. Fifth one, dict category data types. And next, last one is non-type dict category data type, only one. Under that, next we go for non-type category. Non-type. Non-type category data type. That is called sixth one, it is called. Six categories are there. Now, under each category, we are having certain data types are available. In detailed data types, I am writing. Carefully follow. These category data types we will discuss in the class in detail. What is the first category data type we are having under fundamental? There I am going to take up first one. Number one is called int. Second is called float. And third one is called what you know, bool. And the fourth one is called, you know, complex. These are comes under which category? Fundamental category. Fundamental category. And the next one is also there. Sequence category data types we are going to get it. Come in. Sequence category data type I am going to discuss. There I am talking about str. What is that? str. What is str here? Stringer. So full forms again. What is int here? Class. What is float here? Also called a class. What is bool here? Class. These are all called what? Classes. str is what? Class. Almost I am discussing about str. How much important this str we can't imagine in real time. And generally students will say, what is str? String they will say. And we can't speak anything to that. And about str, I almost explain 5 hours. Almost about str 5 hours I will explain. So what are the different operations we do? And wait for that we are going to discuss. Next is called what you know, bytes. Third one is called byte array. Byte array. And the fourth one is called what you know, range data type. This is comes under which category? Sequence category data type, students. How many sequence categories are there? 4. Similarly, there is the next category is called what? List category I am going to take up. List category I am going to take up. Under the list category, two types are there. One is called a list. One is called a list. And the second one is called what? Tuple. Tuple. This is called one more type of category. List category. This is called one of the most important category here. Next, I am going to enter into the set category data type also I am going to take up. All the data types are important, students, not one or two, something like that. All of them are having its own importance. There I will take it. Under this first one I am writing set. Second one is called frozen set. Frozen set. This is comes under set category. Under the dict category data type also, we are having the data type called dict. Only one data type is there, dict. Under the none type also, there is only one category. Only one data type is there, none type. So it is none type. So these are the data types present in that. You please count here. How many are there here? 4 are there. And here this is 4. And this is 2. And a 2. And a dict is 1. And none type is 1. Totally how many data types? 14 data types are there. These are the very important. If you take any Python student, if you take it, they know only this 1 or 2 data types. These are all very simple. These are very simple, even fundamental part that is. And these are very, very important. These data types are also called collections data types we can call. Collections data types. Collections data types we can call. And some people can call it as Python data structures we can call. Data structures are different. Stacks, queues, linked list, binary trees that are different. These are called Python data structures we can call. So it's a separate batch. Data structures with Python, that is separate. Stacks, queues, and linked list, binary trees, AVL trees, sorting techniques, searching techniques that are different. These data types are known as what? Collections data types are what? Data structures we can call. Even set category is also called the same thing. We call it as like that. Even dict category also called as same thing only. So here we are having collections data types or data structures we can call. This third, fourth, fifth are called collections data types we can call. So totally how many data types are there? 14. And you have to say how many? 6 categories. Can you spell out that 14 data types? One, everybody slowly. Come on. Int, float, bool, complex, str, bytes, byte array, range, list, tuple, set, Trojan set, dict, none type, none type. So can you say once now without seeing on the screen? Int, float, bool, complex, str, bytes, byte array, gone. You are out of coverage area. You are. Stop. Stop it. Stop now. Come in. So tell me, no issue. Any student will remember only first four only. First four, because you already had in your academics. Of course, I'm not criticizing, but you need to be careful in the class. Go to the higher end to improve your status in the subject. But only by saying intent float, nobody will give jobs. Nobody will give. If you are talented, you answer this list and then set and everything. This is what interview people will answer, talk about it. Nobody will ask about intent float. They are just like LKG like. Come on, read out once again. Int of, float, bool, complex, str, bytes, byte array, range, list, tuple, set, Trojan set, dict, none type. These are called 14 data types. Because every day when you start the class, in the class only you have to get the topics. Okay, now, so after reading, we'll remember. And one more thing is, if you need to read, again, I'm suggesting to everybody, daily need to read, daily need to practice, and daily need to come to the class. These are the three things I already said in the day one. Today, I'm making you to remember once again for you students. And if you don't do this regularly, this is in 6 p.m. First day when you came to my class, when I wrote full stack Python course modules, when I was introducing, I wrote very important conditions here that I saved it also. These three things I will make you expert in this full stack, provided the majority in these 5 modules, the backbone for getting in interviews to be get through. If you want to select an interview, majority of the questions will come from Python. And that is the backbone for you to improve your career. For that, I prepared some 3 conditions. If you do these 3 things, you will become expert. I will take care about how to improve your intelligence with my programming. But if you don't do this now, you are out of order. Beginning only I said, now also because I am entering into the most important discussion where I am going to introduce from today onwards the programming also. Slowly we are learning one by one. And this is a heart for learning Python programming. This is almost I am discussing around 10 to 11 days I am discussing because it is a heart for learning Python programming. To answer any questions in real time, data types are so important. Understand? Well, so let us start. And you need to remember all these data types. Can I check it once? So don't see on the screen and try to answer it. How many data types are there? 14 data types are there. Try to answer it once. Int, float, bool, complex, str, bytes, byte array, range, list, tuple, set, Trojan set, dict, none type. Good. Like that. Online students, instead of saying yes or no sir answers, you also try to spell out when you are sitting in the home. Okay. Instead of typing that entire thing, it takes some time for you. You also spell out. I hope you are doing that practice. Online students, I hope I wrote it. Are you comfortable with this? Please respond. So I will observe your chart window. From today onwards, it is different type of concentration will be there on you. Try to respond it for everything. Instead of yes or no sir kind of thing, you try to answer it. Online students has to keep the fingers on the keyboard. They need to answer my question. Offline students will be orally saying into the class. Let's start with first data type is what? Fundamental data types I am going to introduce in the class. We will start learning about fundamental data types in the class. Fundamental data types in Python I am going to discuss. So in the classroom, completely try to listen the class. 1 hour 40 minutes I will explain completely class. And after going to home, immediately I will upload. The moment when you reach to your hostel, notes is coming to your mail ID. Maybe you filled the form and everything. You filled the form. So the admins will give you a new link will be coming. I'll check it out. If today, maybe last I will upload in the existing link. Tomorrow onwards, I'm going to upload in the new link, which is a permanent link for notes uploading. There, demo level students, all of them will not receive the notes. Today's link is also changed, right? So we are going to say today or tomorrow, the notes I don't send in the regular link. I will keep that link into the official link we will create it. Okay, let us start with the fundamental category data types. Why do you use it? Each category will be used for certain purpose. What is the purpose of this fundamental category? Now I'm going to start with. Now I'm writing the purpose of the